Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Mornings with Granny. I wanted to hop on here for a few minutes and explain why I haven't been on here in case some of you didn't read my community page where I posted last week. My dad passed away last week on the 30th and was buried Saturday. He was 85 and had been having health problems for a few years, his kidneys and his heart. And he was also in a wheelchair. He had rheumatoid arthritis. He was taking CBD oil, and it was helping as far as his arthritis goes a little bit because he was able to get out of the wheelchair some, from my understanding. And I say from my understanding because my dad and I were not close. My dad and mom divorced when I was about a year old. They got married. He went in the Korean War to serve our country then, and when he came back they got divorced, so we have never been close. And he lived in Tennessee next to his daughter. They moved up there about 4 or 5 years ago, I think. Him and his wife were getting older, and I offered for them to move in here with me, and they said no. And she wanted to be near her daughter, my half-sister, which is understandable. And so they moved up to Tennessee, and my half-sister's been the one taking care of them. Now, Dad's wife passed away last year. They had been married 61 years, and Dad passed away last week. So I've been dealing with that, and then most of you know that I was sick most of December. And my cousin also passed away a couple of weeks ago. That story's, well, I'll tell you the story of that, because my aunt, which was my mom's mother, my grandmother, it was her sister. Her and her husband had 5 children. The husband, if I remember correctly, died of a heart attack several years ago. My aunt, before she died, I think it's about 4 or 5 years ago she died, she buried one son that died from cancer. The next year, her daughter died from cancer. I know the daughter had lung cancer. I don't know about the other children, but the daughter had lung cancer. Then my aunt the next year died of cancer. Then her youngest daughter died 2 weeks ago of cancer. Her next to the youngest son was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and they gave him 3 months to live about a month ago. And she has one son left that, as far as I know, has not been diagnosed with cancer. But that's 5 people in one family, 5 out of 7 that had cancer. 4 have passed, and 1 has only got a couple of months, according to the doctors. That's just odd. Cancer is a terrible, terrible disease. But anyway, it's just, like I said, it's just been a lot going on. So I will try to get back on as soon as I can. I'm right now not going to give you a schedule, because it seems like every time I say I'll be back on so-and-so day, something happens. You know the old saying, if you want to make God laugh, make plans for tomorrow. Well, so I'm not going to make any plans. I'm not going to tell you any days. Just subscribe, hit the bell, and it will let you know when I'm on here. I'll try to get back on as soon as possible. But before I go, I want to go over some of the Christmas cards I received, and thank you guys so much for all that you do. This is from Atlanta in Nevada. This one is from Amy in Virginia. And this one is from Laurie in Arizona. And this one is from my friend in Ohio. I hear from her just about every week. And I will thank you guys. Thank you for thinking of me. I love going to the post office box and hearing from you guys. It brightens my day. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here for now. I just wanted to touch base, tell you what was going on, and ask you to please stick with me. I'll get back on schedule as soon as I can. Thank you.